champagne, purple cups and 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 champagne, champagne, champagne.
This is so cool to be in the fucking PCXC offices.
I'm bang on the table.
What table? This is a table? Oh yeah. Wait, can we bang on the table? This shit is weak, man.
You ask so much out of technology, dog. Like, man, I'm amazed that we're even in these chairs right now.
Man. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, dog, I thought you were going to bring us in right there. I
guess I was. Ladies and ugly men, welcome to Purple Cups and Champagne. I'm your host, Handsome Contreras.
What's going on, everybody? Security John Chetty, a.k.a. the Brown Pat Raleigh.
I'm your co-host. I create a product. Instagram, Twitter. You know where to find me.
This guy gets on the metaverse and don't know how to act, bro. So in case you're wondering where we're at, you guessed it. We are officially in the Watch Me Make It Media Group online metaverse offices. We've been working hard. We got the view crazy outside. Being sure to keep our own little positive message, which is deliver happiness. It's something we've been working on forever and a day. We got these seats ready, open for 3 more members if these guys are down to come through. They can't use the excuse of, I don't want to get sick anymore. We heard you guys. And now we took action because our main concern is the health of others. Chetty?
PSA.
As I smoke a joint.
PSA. It's healthier than a cigarette.
Real healthy.
Yeah, no, actually, it is healthier than a cigarette. Come on, let's be honest.
I know. That's a double dose. That's a double dose. Double entendres in your head top.
Yo, man, it's been a little crazy, man. Anybody bought the champagne?
Yeah, I popped it before.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so
Teddy's on brand.
Send Josh some purple cups.
Well, this is a purple cup. It's actually just clear.
Oh, that's kind of purple.
No, it is a purple cup. It's just that the camera's not catching it right. Trust me, it's a purple cup. It's not a pink cup. It's not a pink cup.
Are you trying to use meta humor on me?
Wait. You don't see that, like, my color is faded compared to you guys? Look at
this guy.
You know what that just made me realize? That Cartoon Network was like way ahead of the curve. Remember that talk show shit that they used to have?
Yeah, with fucking Space Ghost. There you go.
Yo, that shit was dark. Who the fuck watched that, man?
Me? Yo, you know what fucked up my childhood? Nah, yo, Ren and Stimpy fucked up my childhood, dude.
That's the darkest cartoon of all time.
Yo, that shit fucked me up big time, man.
Darkest cartoon of all time, man. Darkest cartoon of all time. But to watch Space Ghost do a talk show at night, that's very specific.
Hey, if it weren't for that show, I wouldn't be here right now. Thank you, Space Ghost. Thank you for your skill set, man.
Whatever, man.
Teddy, you hear this, dude?
Whatever, dog. But like I was saying, it's looking to his right and left.
Yeah.
You guys are next to me.
Yeah, mine is backwards. I gotta look to like my right to see.
Oh, mine is backwards too. I'm just good at this shit already, dude.
Oh, good shit.
We're all backward. This camera's just set up that way.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a way. There gotta be a way.
Yeah, getting used to it.
What camera are you talking about, man? We actually here.
Oh, yes, we are. You're experiencing us in your Oculus. Yo, maybe these guys are lying. I'm like trying to get into this like real estate investment group, and they're like, yeah, we're in the metaverse. Now I'm looking at our set, and I'm like, these guys are in Zoom.
Yeah, they probably are. And just kind of how they kind of showing us how it works or whatever. But yo,
anyway, how was your Christmas, guys?
I was just about to say that, man. We haven't seen each other since Christmas, bro. Or since before Christmas. Yeah, since before Christmas. So
you're right here right now, so I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah.
We haven't seen each other since before Christmas. I said I didn't say anything about it.
Glad we're back. Yeah.
How's you guys' Christmas been, man? How was your little holiday? Well, not everyone celebrates Christmas, so how was your holiday break?
No, Chetty's Catholic, bro. I'm done with the games, man.
He's not like Faye, who wakes me up for Christmas. I'm like, I don't want to ruin your Christmas. I'm not gonna even know you're gonna bring it up.
Nah, that's why I love Father, man. Father don't give a fuck. He's like, yo, I know your holiday. I'm gonna celebrate it with you.
I'm gonna celebrate exactly with you because he's celebrating too. It'll be one thing if he just saying Merry Christmas to you, but it seems like he's celebrating it too.
Yeah, he's like, yo, where's my gift?
But no bacon.
Like, I don't know, man.
No bacon though.
I think he does though. I think he celebrates Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. He celebrates Christmas.
It's like a Trinidadian thing. Like it's just a big holiday. He just celebrates it.
Yeah.
And I used to rock rosaries. And those shits is in style.
I used to too until the Antichrist became the Pope.
Yo, he's a child. He's a child of God, man. That's it. You know, religion.
Facts, man.
I'm a child of God. Times were hard.
Yeah, anything you guys did for specifically like that stood out? Christmas.
I brought Peppa Pig home for you, but
I know, man.
I'm finna eat that this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, pass it.
Yeah, I don't blame. Some is such a dickhead. Some on his full blown fucking Usher in the Brady box. Remember Usher in the Brady box?
He's like,
pass this to Josh.
I have to think about that. I have to think about it where I'm looking.
Yo, Usher was so short. He was the middle box.
Yo, he was going extra hard. Pause. Like he thought he was special.
Yo, the
I wonder if that was part of his shit. Like, yo, guys, I'll be on this shit, but I gotta be the middle box.
Yeah.
And they were like,
somebody's like, got you, bro. Cool. Yeah. Yo, Usher thinks he's in the middle box. I could picture like the producers talking back there. All right, man, don't worry about it.
They put him in the least watched box possible, dog.
The bottom left.
Yeah. Right. Nobody ever looks at that box.
Well, they saw it at that time. He looked ridiculous in that box. Bro.
He made you look at it, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. He looks ridiculous.
I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't think if the guy didn't point it out, we wouldn't have noticed. I mean, I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah.
Now I was tentatively looking at Usher like, what? What do you mean? He thinks
the Ray J thing. It's the Ray J thing. I would not notice the different hats if it weren't for somebody pointing it out.
Nah,
man.
Ray
J hat like 40 times.
Ray J is the king troll, dude.
He is.
So?
Yes. Does he have anything more than those two videos?
He does. I can't keep track of it. Like,
he got a video with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that one too. I don't know if that's a troll, but he definitely has a very, very popular video there.
Ray J's a goat.
He is.
I don't know if I thought I would ever say that. And then we agreed that Wait a Minute is a banger.
100%.
It is though. Thanks to Pharrell.
Even without Little Kim on there.
Thanks to Pharrell.
Banger, dog.
Yo, so I just want to circle back to what we were talking about real quick.
Zach Wilson?
What about shitty gifts?
No, I could talk about Zach Wilson all day, bro. Pause.
That was a great gift.
But,
that was the best gift of the holiday season for me.
Chetty,
you liked it?
Do with the conversation.
Zach Wilson's good.
He went against the number one pick and showed the number one pick how you do this shit.
Yo,
that's what I gotta say.
Handsome.
Yeah.
Yo, Josh wanted to lose all the games last year to get that guy that Zach Wilson just beat.
Yeah, I know.
This is why you don't lose all your games. Trevor Lawrence is not.
That got nothing to do with me.
If anything, Zach is playing better than him.
Chetty's on his Vince McMahon shit right now, trying to break up. Yeah, he's like, you know what? I can't say nothing good or bad about Zach Wilson. Let me break up this unit. I know, man.
Not happening.
I know.
No, I'm just saying. Proving my point. Why you don't lose game? Why you don't?
Oh no, never, dude. Even this weekend, the amount of people that wanted us to lose so that we could get a better pick. I was, you fucking crazy? I ain't going against Trevor Lawrence taking no L. This shit for next season, bro. This for history. This for life. Every game is the last game.
I was wrong in that.
What?
I was wrong in that.
Diego hyped you up.
It worked out.
Oh, you're talking about last year?
I mean, I have a lot of different opinions. You know, it depends on the mood when you're talking about sports and shit like that. But there was times that I was like, Trevor Lawrence ain't no generational. I don't want to get sidetracked too much, but wasn't a generational guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but then eventually you get caught up in the conversation. It's like he's a sure thing, whatever. But like, he's not no Andrew Luck. If he was Andrew Luck, maybe I probably would still regret it because Andrew Luck is still Andrew Luck, even his first year. But
yo, you remember they booed Andrew Luck when he retired early?
Yeah, nigga, they're right.
Yo, people are fucking ruthless, yo.
No, he's selfish.
He's selfish. He want to put his brains on the line.
This nigga had a spleen injury, dog. I never heard of that before. This just said probable.
They said, they said it was bad. They said that shit was bad.
I've never seen probable.
What do you use spleen for? Please tell me.
You don't need your spleen. You don't need your spleen. Well, the last time you even mentioned it.
I've never seen that shit before.
My spleen hurts.
It's like an appendix. You don't need that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I was dying, man.
Probably the less weight would help him fucking run quicker. Who knows?
You're probably right. You're probably right. He was a little bulky.
Are you guys happy with all your gifts?
Yeah, man. My gift is my family, man.
Oh, that's sweet, bro. I don't know what else to say to that. Like, he won.
You know what you got, man? You don't gotta look for nothing else, man. You just look up at God every day and say, yo, thanks to my family on Christmas Day, man.
Yo, for real, for real.
Okay, Yandi. I gave my whole family COVID because everybody's sick now.
Merry Christmas.
I gave everybody a week off at work. What up?
I'm the only one healthy, so I definitely think I fuck somebody up, man.
Wow, man.
Nah, I believe so.
I had a schedule.
I was there, yeah. So, but
you should have stayed home.
I was good. I tested negative. So the CDC told me that.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this. Guys, stop listening to CDC. If you don't feel good, stay the fuck home. Stay away from people. You are being unsafe.
I mean, I listened to the CDC, but at the same time, even when they told us not to wear masks, like that, some of it is some common sense. Like
common sense is if you got a cold, you're not gonna be like, yo, let me just run up in people's homes and chill with them in tight spaces. Common
sense is when COVID first hit and people were like, and I was working in the hospital, they're like, nah, don't wear masks because you're gonna like worry people, or you don't need to wear a mask. Or I'm like, yo, bro.
What?
I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they're trying to tell us we're gonna get in trouble.
Also, paralegals have a stronger immune system, so we could go to work.
Nah, it's true. I believe that. You know the stress that lawyers go through and stuff. Their immune system is down.
At the end of the day, man.
I'm obviously on the side of attorneys. My sister's an attorney, so.
Did you guys get anything?
Has to fight for the little man.
Yeah, I have to, man. She pays my bills.
Did you guys get anything from anybody that you were like, yo, this is a fucking insult? Be honest. I got socks, so.
I'll be honest with you.
Socks is Hanson's regular Christmas.
That's
the average year.
If you see my sock collection, you'll be like, damn, this nigga Hans killing it. How many white beaters you got?
Why is that a bad thing, man? They're getting you some fucking essentials, man.
It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing when it's repetitive, right?
That's essentials.
This is essentials.
That essentials is unaffordable.
That's the essentials I want. I want fucking drawers.
Nah, man, you caking it though.
Nah, man. Like, yo, all right, you know what I want? Get me a Metro card.
That's good.
Get me a Metro card. Like, I feel like
you like a Metro card too.
Yeah, sure. They're like the one that we did at Corona up your ass, or like an actual Metro card.
Yo, get me.
It depends on how much Henny I got in my system.
Get me a City MD appointment. That's what I want.
Yo, get me to the front of the line, fam. Give me the speed pass.
Give me a rapid test.
Yo, it's funny you say that because I was driving. I was with Brenda the other day. We were driving down the block, and I see like a line outside, and it literally looked like a club. It looked like a club. I looked like I was like, yo, am I missing a party or something? Like it's just popping. And all of a sudden, you see people like signs outside that say like, I think it was vaccines and shit. Like, I don't think it was a testing site, but it could have been, obviously.
Dog,
it's funny you say that. When I got tested,
it was like a mobile site in front of a school. And I saw the kids go into school, and I saw them come out for lunch. I was like, yo, I'm in here all day.
This shit been crazy.
You know what I was thinking about? Like, you just seen us all lined up like fiends, and you know, like 70% of the people on this line got the shit, right?
Yeah,
and the kids are just running up to the fence like this and just looking like, what the fuck is going on?
Retarded, dog.
It's
so ridiculous.
So, I know we keep going back to COVID because it's just a big thing, and it's like
there's no way around, especially right now. Listen, I don't like discussing it, but right now it's a little bit out of hand. Like, yo,
no one thought we were gonna get here.
Yeah, stay the fuck home.
Honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody, but most of us thought that we were kind of past this kind of thing happening again.
Nah, I knew we had the research coming because they kept on. Because they kept on trying to talk about the booster. And by the way, anybody that got the shot already, go get your booster. Stop playing games. Protect yourself. Make sure that you don't fucking have anything else come at you. Go get it done. Get it out the way. With that said, I knew that because of the booster coming out, they had to come out with something more powerful that would obviously affect more people, but with less death. Because now it's like, but we're vaccinated, so we're not dying. So now you got that, and now you got more people saying, yo, we need this booster. And I don't understand the logic personally. I don't know about you guys because I know you guys got vaccinated. So did I. You know, of not getting the booster if you're vaccinated.
What do you mean?
What's the point? What's the point of not getting the booster?
Yeah, like anybody that's like, nah, I'm not doing the fucking booster, man. I already got the vaccine. I'm like, but why? You already got the vaccine. There's nothing wrong. Get the fucking booster.
I mean,
it's like
that same person eats ass.
And that's what let me tell you, man. Regardless of what you're doing, like, yo, you got the vaccine already, dude.
Well, here's the thing too, because I'm gonna rehash something that we've been talking about for mad long, but like I hit a realization where, like, I know where I stand now for sure with mandates and vaccine. Like the mandates, I don't stand for mandates, like necessarily. You know what I mean? Like if you ask me to pick a side or whatever, but like the fact that vaccines work or not, like it's fucking medicine, bro. It's been this. We don't know shit about medicine, and we've always just trusted what they told us about medicine.
Nigga, Tylenol fucks up your liver.
I'm sure. It's not even a question. It's not good to take any medicine.
And
too often, obviously, there's a downside, and it is what it is. It is what it is, dog. We're humans. We're machines, bro. You're not the only one. That shit runs in my family, man. That shit runs in my family. My mom and pop fucking 8 Advils for a slight headache. Easy. Mm-hmm. Sorry for putting on blast, but that's some family.
I don't agree with him. I never saw my aunt do any of that stuff. He made that up.
I did. I'm exaggerating. I'm high.
I'm high.
Nah, but speaking of that, I will say this for about Christmas gifts, by the way. Just circling back.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna get better at this metaverse thing as we move forward.
It's all right,
don't judge us.
Roll with us.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, go check out 718 Day, man. Finally. Thank you, guy Chetty over here. Took forever.
Absolutely. It took forever, but that shit is actually a fucking great episode. So check it out.
Chetty kept pushing, and he was just like, "Yo, Han, you did the video yet? Yo, Han, you put it out yet? Yo, can you just edit like anything? Yo, Han, what about like a little bit of a snippet?" And I was like, "Yo, this nigga." And now the fans are like, "Yo, what?" By the way, guys, if you weren't in the video and you got cut out, Chetty picked all the clips that we used.
No, the rest is on Patreon.
No, I didn't. No,
sign up to see yourself.
No way to compare. You know how to have with
it. You know what's funny, man?
Not a bad idea,
none of you motherfuckers sign up to the Patreon, and then you complain about certain shit, right? Why would I add shit to the Patreon when you're not signed up to it?
Facts.
Like, what the fuck, man? Stop asking us about no Patreon when you ain't signed up to it. When you pay the fucking $27, you'll find out what's on there.
Is that not a good idea? You want to see your own interview? Patreon. It's the only way you get to see your own interview of yourself with your
hashtag, with your fucking @ on there and everything.
Everything's set up for you. You can post it on Instagram. It's already borders, all of that kind of shit going, popping, everything in there. Yeah. But let me just, I want to actually go back. Like I'm trying to say, man, with the fucking Christmas gifts, right?
Sorry, man. I haven't seen you guys in a while. This is fun.
Yeah, nah, for sure. There was one year, I know, right? Yo, there was one year. I mean, I did get. I'm gonna sound mad spoiled because I did get like a flight to DR.
Can we do it?
DR.
Right there.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, your hands did not
My
disappear.
guys.
Your hands disappeared. That worked. Your hands disappeared.
It's just Chetty didn't come into the office with us.
I know, right?
Oh man.
Nah, but so I got a flight that year to go with you. Remember to DR?
Yeah, 04, baby.
And when I came back, I got a gift from my mom. It was a Sean John headband and wristband.
Yo,
Like-
they gave this nigga 2 headbands and wristbands.
I was like basketball wristbands. You know what I mean? Like a sweatband.
Wait.
Yo.
Quick clap for Diddy. Selling for 80 million and buying it back for 7 million. Yo, the finesse is real, bro.
I'm excited about it. Sean John's back. I'm rocking my Sean John again.
I'm not, but I'm so glad that they fucking did that.
We back, baby.
They had nice suits, like the actual suit, like the actual Sean John suit.
Yeah,
That's why I had every Sean John velour you can think of, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
This guy right here was chilling.
I love the Sean John velours and the Fat Farms.
Oh, he had mad Fat Farm velours, and he was cross mixing them shits. He would have the Sean John top with the Fat Farm bottom.
But you know what? It's never cool to wear like a full velour anymore. You look like a fucking mobster.
I'm gonna disagree, man. I saw this dude in the Sergio Tacchini fucking velour the other day. I was like, damn, son. I felt like I'm in fucking Brooklyn late 80s, early 90s, dog.
I maybe. I guess that's a look. That's a look.
But it depends on the person.
Yeah, I guess.
Like who pulled it off?
Cameron.
Yeah.
I think Cam did do it. That's why I said it. I think he did it in paid in full. He had a full velour, maybe had something.
I'm trying to think about real life people.
Ali.
Yeah, nigga, but Ali's a model. I'm trying to think of like regular people.
I'll be honest with you. Shout out to Ali, but I don't think Ali's in a full velour. That's just me.
Not a full velour tracksuit, no.
Shout out to Ali.
Nigga with the dope ass Cuban link.
I mean,
I don't want to wear that shit anyway.
Yeah.
Nah, son. My New Year's resolution is to look like Ali, dude.
That's a fact.
That's one of like, and just his discipline, man, is insane.
Yeah, his discipline. Yo, I was there the day where he ate like a piece of cake and then slammed it. It was like, that's it. I'm done. I'm never eating this shit again.
Yeah, that's all you need.
And then he just turned it. Yo, every time I would see him, he would have like a gallon of water with him. And he would go, every time I get hungry, I just drink a gallon of water. I was like,
yo, what? honestly,
wow.
Drinking a lot of water does fucking not. It suppresses your hunger. It's a great strategy.
I think that's my weakness, dude. I don't drink enough water.
You see what Juan looks like? Yo, dogs, when he was telling me like what he did in order to like drop get fucking cut. Yo, you're really looking at me?
Yo, honestly,
you're speaking, dog.
Yo, honestly, tell you that I'm laughing at the most, son. When you know when you go back to one of our videos and you find something that you didn't realize like was happening throughout the whole show and you laugh about it, that's what I'm gonna laugh about. I'm gonna laugh about looking at Han while we talk, looking at me and you like, he's been doing it all fucking episode, dog.
Oh, the more we can make this real, the better for our fans.
Okay. Let me sit back in my seat.
Oh man,
that's a better proportion. Look.
That's a good. I think everybody wants to not only look like Ali, but just get like, as we're getting older, just be more disciplined and shit. So
drink more water, man.
That's definitely on my. That's definitely. I was actually thinking about doing a dry January.
That looked the wrong way.
I'm a part of a show called Purple Cups and Champagne, so I don't think I could do that.
Wait, dry January means like no alcohol?
No alcohol.
You know what I'm trying to do? And obviously, you know it's gonna be difficult, but like no caffeine. I'm trying to like pull away for at least like I don't know how to do it.
Well, you don't drink soda anyway, right? So
no, my caffeine is coffee, dude. I drink like 6 cups a day.
Yeah, dog.
That's my water.
That's tough.
Yeah. Okay.
I need coffee too. Like I need coffee, dog. That's pretty tough.
I honestly, it's like a vice. Like that's kind of more so why I was like, yo, I can't beat coffee. How am I supposed to beat food? Like, you know how simple it should be to just stop coffee, and I cannot.
Yeah.
That's my water, dude.
Caffeine is not bad for you, though. I mean,
It's not. It's not. I just want to re-engage with my adrenal glands, right? I saw this real dope history behind coffee, how coffee breaks started, where coffee originated, the Enlightenment period, and how coffee played its part in that. How coffee is so people don't realize, but the Arabs invented math, right? The concept of math came from them, and they were the first one to have coffee. Right?
Okay.
They had, but they used it.
I mean, that makes sense.
They used, and they used it like an element of wealth. So it wasn't like you just fucking drank coffee all day. It was like, yo, the people that had the privilege of having coffee, it was some next level shit. But they used it with like respect for it because they saw it as a drug, but they knew how to control it.
Okay.
And then the English, I believe, somewhere in the 1600s, because you guys don't realize that, but alcohol was the normal thing to have. Like you were drinking booze pretty much all day long because water was so contaminated back then. And the way they did it was by fermenting it and putting alcohol into the water. So even kids started their day off with like hard cider. Like that was like the norm. You know what I mean? Just for health reasons.
Getting bent early in the morning.
Well, that's why you only work during the day because you were just like fucked up pretty much after a while.
by 5 o'clock.
That sounds ill.
They had literal beer breaks in England just to get the guys in better moods because they were working all day, and it was like, here's a beer break and get back to work.
Well,
but
no lie, I hear they do that in Texas. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I could imagine. But think about like when the Industrial Revolution happened, right? And when more focus was needed to like do the architectures, the structures and shit like that, you had to have people more focused. So caffeine created a new focus. It let people work into later hours. And when these 14, 16-hour work days came about, it was like, hey, here's some coffee. You were more productive.
I mean, it makes sense. It's pretty deep.
I said it's pretty crazy, but anyway, yeah, that goes into one of my New Year's resolutions. What about you guys?
Which is what? Can you lay it out? Can you lay it out for us?
Oh, my New Year's one of my New Year's resolutions is to drink more water, get off of my caffeine addiction, and hit the gym 3 times a week.
Why are resolutions so hard to keep?
Because you're literally, I've thought about this before, right? So your typical resolution isn't like, yo, let me do something better. If you think about how we look at resolutions, it's like, yo, let me just rehash something and do something totally different. It's always the opposite of what you're doing. Very rarely are we like, yo, you know what? My New Year's resolution is to work an extra 36 minutes. I'm working extra 36 minutes a day. It's like, yo, my New Year's resolution is to start my own business. Fuck it, I'm done with this shit. So you give yourself such an obstacle because you're trying to shift everything so quick.
So you're saying lower the bar?
Not lower the bar, but make the bar more reachable in terms of where you're at the moment.
Right.
And also, I don't think that it's always so bad for you to just look at it like, oh, you missed the mark, because sometimes like you gain so much anyway in the process. Even striving to get to that point, you know what I mean? Like there's so much that you obviously just change. Hopefully, you just stick to something and change in some ways, and it helps to get you to the next step anyway. When you do want to complete that, like sometimes you don't complete the goal or go from 0 to 100, like Handsome said about your goal being too difficult. Sometimes you just see how difficult it is and you quit. But then when you try again, you obviously have a way better shot of attaining that like bigger goal. And like you said, starting a business or something like that.
Especially if you know where you failed the last time you try to reach that goal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Because now you just got one more obstacle out of the way. Now you're looking at this shit from a totally different point of view. What else? What would make it difficult? I also think what makes it difficult, let's say like depending on what your goal is, but one of the biggest goals everybody has every year is the fitness goal, right?
Yeah.
So what is usually going to happen? You're going to go to the gym. It's going to be so packed that the other people trying to reach that goal are creating obstacles. Because if you're going to the gym and you're trying to get your time on a specific machine and that machine is taken up And it's gonna defeat you in a way because you have this shit set up. You paid for a fucking personal trainer. They told you exactly what you should be doing, and now somebody gets in the way of that. And then next time you come in and you actually achieve it, now you're getting in the way of that person because you guys have the same time schedule. So many little bullshit factors, I think, impede on us being able to achieve a New Year's goal. Where if we were doing the same shit starting in October, like one thing I like to do, which is called the last 92. I start in October on things that I want to start achieving in January. So by the time it comes, I'm pretty much in gear already. You saw me do it with the book reading. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, yo, no matter what, I gotta read 11 pages a day. I'm gonna tell you I stuck to it heavily, but I am reading at least 4 to 5 pages a day. So now when I look at January and I'm like back to 11 pages a day, now I'm not coming from 0 like I was before. I'm coming from, like Josh said, from that 4 or 5 pages. Now it's like, yo, 4 or 5 pages. Come on, dude. You know you can add another fucking 5 pages. Like, stop being a bitch ass nigga. Get it?
Right. Okay.
Oh, sorry to get so deep.
That be happening. That be happening to me all the time. Every time I want to use the machine, Ali is on it. So
you trying to get on it? Ali's there and shit. You're like, yo, let me go do the treadmill. He's like, oh, you gonna hear me too? Like, what the fuck?
You're impeding my progress. All right, man. I was gonna do the 500-pound bench press, but that nigga was in the way.
Nah, man. I've been trying to work out with Ali, man.
That's a great mindset to have, though, man. Like you just setting like, because you know what's crazy is that in any little thing, like even this podcast, I had like little goals that I used to write. I used to be like, yo, I want to do this by this time, and we got there like this summer. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's it.
So like little like stuff like that, like what I mean, just from like just so.
And we didn't reach it all, but like Joshua said, being that we started, now.
Yeah, but it started right.
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? That's a good point of view, man. I never thought about that. Like telling yourself, like, yo, you know what? Let me look back at my last 2-year goals and what out of there, let's say, did I kind of do that I could build upon.
I got my book somewhere here, but I write that shit down. Like, and I wrote that down. Like, I'll show you guys when we're out of the metaverse. But yeah, I wrote it down. I was like, yo, I want us to be, interviewing people, just shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like different ideas. Like we had the merch and shit. So stuff like that. Well,
thank you, Sue. Like, shout out to Siraj.
The Wu-Tang shout out. No, the Wu-Tang
Wait.
Shout out, man.
Oh,
sorry.
I was like, what? Niggas be talking behind my back, some shit. Like, is this in the other group chat?
Not yet.
Shout out to Siraj. Shout out to Queen's Bully. Shout out to Rohan.
Yeah, 100%.
Like making so many interviews possible. I was just with B-Man earlier. Shout out to B-Man and Rich, Cuts and Cloth.
Yeah, how we started off the year. That was a fire interview, yo.
100%. Yeah, even I was in their shop today. We were popping a bottle. We were drinking in the cups. And Rich was like, yo, when's the next episode? I'm like, it's coming. It's coming. We got to do it. Yeah. They're down for it.
That was mad fun. Yeah.
Got Robbie waiting.
Josh, what's your resolution, man?
Be a better dad.
Nah, man.
Nah, you're the best dad.
One thing. Yo, I'm a good dad.
It's not good. You're great, bro.
I put in work, man. I put in work.
And it shows.
I don't know if it shows yet. He's too small.
It shows.
But...
I see it in Jonah. No, I don't mean like, oh, he's doing backflips. Like I'm saying, the way he is with you, it shows.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that for real. But yeah, I definitely put in work. But I guess my resolution is gonna be. I feel like sometimes I'm repeating myself, but I do think I'm getting better at like accomplishing a lot of things. So one of those things is a balance, and I think that has something to do with what you said before. Because like I think last year my resolution was like to just take action and shit like that. And to some extent, like sometimes I kind of run too hot or too cold all the time. You know what I mean? Like I'm a little bit extreme. Like once I get started doing something, I fucking want to just conquer the world like in one day, doing whatever, you know what I mean? Or I feel like I could. And then I fucking don't do it that one day and all of a sudden it just kind of like leaves me down, being too hard on myself and all of that kind of shit. So I did prove to myself that I can accomplish more this year and shit like that. And also I still didn't accomplish my shit that I felt like I needed to accomplish, and it kind of like puts me down. So I kind of got to find that balance, and I think that's the big, like my big word and my big like thing for next year is just trying to find the balance, the perfect balance where it's like I'm just executing. You know what I mean? I'm not being too hard on myself or too whatever. I'm just executing.
Yo, took the words right out of my mouth. Pause. Like, don't be hard on yourself, man. Like, don't. You know what I mean? Don't you getting down on yourself. I feel like don't help. It don't help the cause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That's just. Be confident. Yeah, man. I'm with you there, man.
One small step at a time.
Yeah, 100%, man.
What about you, Chetty?
Definitely health, but I gotta start like being better with like my money, just saving my money. Like I don't know how to say no. You know what I'm saying? Pause. And I don't know. I just felt like it needed to be paused.
That's definitely a pause, man.
Yeah, I gotta like please everyone. Pause. Again.
Pause.
And like I just like money is like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like like.
But Jay-Z told you money ain't a thing.
Yeah, he did. And not for him. Just saying no more. You know what I mean? Just saying no more. That help one. And like I said, like I have like I'm very big on like, like I can help this person out. You know what I mean? And then like be fucked up with like stuff that I put my stuff that I'm working towards on the side, and I'll be like, all right, well, it's gonna come back around. I think a little bit more now. I'm just gonna be a little bit more selfish, and it sounds fucked up, but just to be like, yo, you know what? I got to take care of home base first, and then if I got a little extra, I'll help everybody else out.
Yeah,
but it's been like that for a couple of years, and yeah, that's where I'm at.
Safe to say that's a cancer trait. The inability to say no is because you guys have a real problem letting people down. Right?
Yeah.
But it's not letting them down. It's creating a boundary that needs to be there. But it's not seen that way. It's seen as selfish in your head. It's like, yo, but come on, what's it gonna cost me to just do that? Like, come on.
Right.
It's gonna cost you feeling this way in the next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, facts.
I just wanted to piggyback on that because in a way I feel like I can understand and relate. I've been around. Exactly. I was gonna say, I've been around too much white people lately, dog. Real talk. Let me just piggyback on that.
Yo, shout out to Anthony Kelly, my guy. Tula Bagels.
Because I said white guy. I said white people. All of a sudden, you just think about Anthony Kelly. All right, yeah, but shout out to you anyway, for real. Though.
Yeah, but he's Italian. It's not really white.
Yeah, I know, but that's exactly what you told him too.
Yeah,
in the episode.
Listen, I look at Cuomo and I think I'm looking at a Dominican, man. That's why I'm so sad that they're attacking him this way.
He's a bad guy now. This is like wrestling. He's like wrestling. He turned heel.
For real. Yo, that's why I hate politics, man. I hate I hate Republicans. I hate Democrats. I hate parties. What?
He's Hollywood Hogan.
100%. You saw him growing the black beard too. He has like the black mustache going over his blonde beard on the side. Oh, brother.
You, dog. Bow. Remember he used to play the guitar and shit? Hogan?
And he would do the air guitar too.
That's what I'm saying. He used to play the guitar. Yeah. Bad guy Hogan. Nah, but to say what yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yo, but they got that shit from gang shit, my nigga. Like that's not even cool.
Facts.
Yo, fact though.
The fucking that shit for life.
There's no limit to what Vince McMahon would do to fucking
stereotype. No. That was Eric Bischoff. That was WCW. They started that shit.
Okay. Fair.
But not to sidetrack it to wrestling, my favorite topic. But do you know that the WWE, they used to laugh at them niggas and say, yo, look at these old dudes acting like gangsters with like black colors and all this other shit. Like that's what DX, they used to mock them. They used to say, like you guys are like old wearing like, yo, I'm red.
They were.
You know what I'm saying? If you think about that, that's gang culture.
No, and NWO. Yeah, NWO was right. NWO was fucking pretty a group of Pretty much, mostly old ass people. Yeah, no, old ass people.
Oh yeah.
They're like the Four Horsemen. They're
Right,
like the Four Horsemen.
Whoa,
Which
don't
I
you
fucking.
dare.
Oh,
Four Horsemen, not that cool.
I've always hated the Four Horsemen because of that. Because they're like, when I knew about them, they were already old as shit. Like they were like
Yeah.
legends that like got together. I'm like
The youngest was X-Pac.
But if you ask like your pops and like your uncles
No,
and shit,
these niggas.
they
yeah.
They look at the Four Horsemen as being cool because they had the cars, the girls, and they had all the belts because they were like in their 30s. But the Four Horsemen that we knew, was old as dirt. Like nobody.
Watch, bro.
Exactly.
Fucking saggy titty Ric Flair.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit look crazy.
But yeah, no. So what I was trying to say when I said I'm a piggyback off of what Teddy said.
Yeah, I made a drink, everything. The whole intermission.
Yeah, nah, but like you know, I want to add to that and say like, because I'm okay with it. Like you say, it's a cancer trait, but I can be a dick to people and knowingly do it. Like yo, because I need my whatever I need. You know, I could say no, I can't do it. But that's the thing. Like I don't really deal with it the right way. Like I probably don't address it the best way you can address it, which is just to tell people straight up. Like you know what I mean? Like,
you do it by evading it, right? Like
yeah, I make a mess of the situation. I get an outcome. I get the outcome.
But instead of saying nah, I can't, you'd be like, nah. At that time, I kind of got to do this thing for Jonah, because he really likes like Buzz Lightyear, and they're doing this thing on Disney at that time, so I can't.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, you give it a reason why. Well, that's why I say. But mainly the reason I just said the cancer trait is because obviously I deal with a lot of cancer traits. Your wife is a cancer. You know what I mean? Like you know how they are. Like it's especially when it comes to family and friends. Holy shit! Like the only person they'll shit on is like their direct like partner, like their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their husband, their wife. Everybody else though, nah, I gotta be there for them, man. Like I just gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
I want to also piggyback off something you said.
Welcome.
Because we were talking about the word.
While we're here. No, I'm saying while we're in this corporate environment, what we're in right now.
Yes. Yo, this is so. I can't believe we're here though. Real talk. I'm
circling back to what I have to say.
This view is ridiculous. Look at that shit.
I know that shit. I was talking about it before. Look how it's crazy.
One thing that I always practice, and Josh knows this, I do this year after fucking year, is instead of like a goals list, I create what's called an accomplishments list, which is just a different name for it, right? But I put accomplishments because it gives it like different energy. And from that list, I create a vision of what my like December 31st will look like. So I think I said this before in the group probably like a year ago. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I did this pre-pandemic. I think pre-pandemic I spoke about this.
Okay. I remember you saying it last year, I think.
I probably did as well. And out of that vision, creating my word. Right? And if you look at like my vision board, which I have right here. Let me see if I can turn this over.
You know what's mad funny? I was literally looking at the ceiling of the room that we're in.
If you could see it. Damn, it's phasing it out. But anyway, my vision board.
It looks like Predator.
But you see it there. My vision board at the top of it has my word of the year.
That's why I said the word. Because
that word anchors you in to remember more so, not everything, but more so what your accomplishments list is and what your vision for yourself was on that final year of that year. That to me, and so like if what was the word you said?
Balance,
right? Like my word again this year, and I'm using the same word I have from 2020, is home, right? And it's finding like a home within myself. But I know what it stands for because once I say that word home, I remember my vision board. I remember the vision statement that I have for December 31st, 2022. I think that's a big practice. If you guys need it again, I'll give it to you guys. Like the way I do it. I don't know if you know what? I should make a video of it. That's what I'm doing. I'll make a video explaining it because I'm just basically touching on it now, but I'm gonna make a video explaining it. I'm trying to remember what my community number is. Text New Year to 917-810. All right at the bottom. 810-3065. So 917-810-3065 for the rest of the audience, not for Josh and Chetty. Josh and Chetty gonna get it directly from me. But for the rest of you guys, you can get it through there and shit. I'll send you a link because I think that shit is big. I think I'm a big proponent for writing. I say this shit year after year after fucking year. If I look at my list from 2020 and how I was able to knock down a lot of that, and like we said earlier, I grabbed stuff from 2020 and brought it into 2021. Again, attacked the same shit that I probably didn't do as good at, and I didn't do as good at in 2021. But I see the fruits of that labor showing itself into going into 2022. The way our podcast is going now comes from a lot of the stuff on that list, right? And Chetty had a list. Chetty had ideas of like how he wanted to have guests on the show and shit like that. That shouldn't just come about out of nowhere. It came because we had it written down in certain places, right? So yeah, we could say like, oh yeah, you know, Sue hooked us up with this and that. But how did we get the Sue interview? That's what I'm saying. How did we get there? We got there because we wanted interviews. We got there because
we did B-Man.
We did B-Man shit. Like that gave us a newfound confidence. After the Cousin Cloth episode, we were looking at each other like, yo, we did this. This is dope.
No, we were speaking about it after the episode, to be honest with you, if you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, we actually, exactly. We could do this.
We really arrived was the Mikey Likes episode. Like that was it. I think that was it. Like that was like everybody.
That was out of our circle.
Yeah. Yeah, we met that gentleman. Shout out to Mikey. We met him that day. You know
that same exact day. Sue, thank you for hooking that up.
For sure.
And then that was it, man. So yeah,
that's a good point, man. It proved a lot that we could do it for sure to ourselves.
Definitely, it's gonna be a hot summer, all 2020.
Damn, that was the same last year. Remember?
Yeah,
it's gonna be a hotter summer. Good job, Josh.
It really was a hot summer though. So for us though, so it was.
Yo,
definitely.
You can catch it in this week's past episode, man. 718 Day. Go check it out if you haven't. It's us at our interviewing glory.
Yo, we got some important people in there. We got the
Queensboro president. We got Paige Hurd. We got Siraj Patel. You guys know who Siraj Patel is? Come on, though. What else I gotta say, man?
We got the food critic of Queens.
Come on, man. The top food critic in fucking New York.
The thing that was dope about the interview is that everybody's in it is actual people that interact with me and be like, yo, like they'll laugh at certain jokes from the podcast and be like, yo, this was funny. This, like, you know what I mean? People that really fuck with us. So like it was like a good selection of people that
Joshy's the final interview Joshy did. We got Jay the Great. Jay whatever the Great.
Josh, you know why he's mentioning that one, right? Am I right? Go the right way?
You had it right. Whatever way you're thinking of turn the opposite way.
The other way. Oh, thanks, Johnny. Now you're gonna wrap yourself into fucking. You're gonna tie yourself into knots like that.
Yeah, I'll be like,
okay, do it. What's the opposite way? What's the opposite way I want to look? I can do the usher. The usher, exactly. The usher.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, right? He was like the fourth person to like that. The 718 post on IG. Jay the Great, the one that Josh tried to diss.
Yeah,
that shit was too good, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
So you call yourself the Great because you won the chicken wing contest?
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He was.
Yo, I already had a few drinks in my system. I was ready to lose with it. I was like, he gonna accept this joke. He's not gonna get mad.
He ate the whole day. He was like, yo, I've been fasting since yesterday.
Yeah. He was dead serious.
But I ain't gonna hold you. I had 2 ribs this morning.
what was his name? G the Burger Chap?
You know what's funny? There's no way he had 2 ribs and just water. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, come on, dog. You're giving us the fucking
G the Burger Champ of Uptown.
Oh, son, in his mind, he fasts. That's not a fast if you ate something. You ate 2
ribs. Exactly. Yo. And there's no way that it was.
Let me tell you something. By the way he ate that burger, 2 ribs is a fast for that guy.
Well, you know what? You guys set me up. I didn't know what I was getting into because obviously these guys took that shit really serious. These guys knew about it like the day before what they were getting into. You guys told me like an hour before I got there. Like, yo, you want to sign up to the wing eating contest? I'm like, yeah. Sure.
That guy that won, that guy ate that crazy burger. That burger that was like the fucking heart attack special. But yours was like, yo, that's rough, man. Like that was
Yeah.
like, yo, yeah, like, yo, I remember them walking out and ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about 718 Day. I saw them walking out with the wings and dogs. You were smelling it from the door, and I'm like, yo, this is wild, bro. This is wild.
Yo,
And
bad.
yo,
It was embarrassing too, but I don't get embarrassed really.
why?
I can get over getting embarrassed. Why? The other day I just saw like a meme of some guy that was like, oh whatever, and all of a sudden like he ate wings, like these hot wings, and he was like mucus coming out his nose. And that's exactly how I was that day.
Yo, you were in that
like,
corner on the floor, like in a
that's an embarrassing thing to do. I wouldn't. That's not my best self.
And Brenda's like, oh my god. I'm like,
are you okay?
Relax. It's just
are
spicy,
you
bro.
okay? Are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. I just don't want to tell you that shit right now.
She was in full mom mode, bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
I had the cold compress on your head. I was like,
yeah. You guys looked out. For sure.
Come on, man. You held it down for the team, dog.
Nah, 100%.
Come on, man. Yeah,
The video editing was all in clean fun. You did great.
I think
it is what it is, man. I lost.
I think next year we nominate intern Mike because he got like no feelings. He got no facial expression. He's just gonna eat that shit like that.
I think he'll be burning inside and just be like, I'm hot.
He'll win a TV. he might win a TV.
It's warm in here.
Yeah.
My insides are burning, Uncle Jay.
Intern Mike, we're already saying that he's winning the wing contest next year.
My money's on him.
Intern Mike is coming for the victory.
For sure.
Oh, man. Yo, music. Who y'all fucking with this year? Who's the best artist this year? Josh, tell me Kanye.
Come on, man. You already know. You already know, bro. No. I wouldn't. I won't say that Kanye is the. Well, no. Kanye's the best artist. No, Kanye is the best artist of the year for me.
Artistically, he had the best. Like he had, those fucking shows that he was doing were amazing. Yo, Josh is frozen.
Oh man.
Damn, I had him good too on the fucking big screen.
Why does this keep happening?
Yo, Hansel,
are you good?
Hansel, keep talking.
Yo, is this a glitch? Yo, stop playing games, bro.
Yo, here. Yo, I'm passing to Josh.
Other way.
Wait.
Yo.
Yo, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
That was mad weird, dude. I'm like looking at you. You just stay there still, like a robot.
I smoked way too much weed, man. I got stuck.
Brain freeze.
I passed it to you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And it's still shot.
Yo. So when we're talking about like artists and shit like that, like I think because of the shows he put on and all of that kind of shit, I think that Kanye definitely had like the best year for all artists. Period. Definitely.
He probably had the best interview too.
Best interview. I mean,
best interview hands down.
All eyes are on him for a long time this year, musically. The way he even I see it more and more like when time goes on, like what you said before, like because I know when it was going on, you had said like, yo, we're gonna remember this forever. Like the way the album release and they're doing the shows and everybody following him between the shows and putting out like unreleased versions of the songs, and then eventually the day that it dropped, like that whole like build up and everything that he does he did. I think that makes him have like the best year for an artist.
He was doing push-ups and curls, and people were like, millions of people were watching it.
That shit's crazy. That shit is really crazy what he was doing. Like, but you know what? If you really look at it like on some artist shit, you know how artists do like performance art is what I mean. Like, you know, you have guys that
he went to sleep and people were watching it.
What's that?
He went to sleep and people were watching it.
Okay. You ever seen the movie Escape from the Exit from the Gift Shop? The Banksy movie?
Nah.
No.
I heard about it though.
Definitely got to watch that movie. That movie, exactly. It's kind of like, if you watch that movie, you understand what I mean. It's kind of like an artsy take on it's performance art. So in a way,
definitely double dated with Edgar and Devia. Without
yeah. Because I couldn't handle that. I couldn't handle sitting through that.
What? Wait. You think? I'm telling you, you gotta watch Exit to the Gift Shop. Like, trust me, it's not on some artsy shit like you think. Actually, it's fucking amazing movie.
No, Chetty will love it. Yeah,
I'm watching. I'm just stating the facts that you went out with Edgar and Thebia without us.
When?
So what? You had, definitely. That's how you saw that, dude.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I think Edgar could have put me onto that movie, but once he put me onto that movie, I might have watched it with Brenda by myself. That probably is facts.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, exactly.
I'll just joke.
No. You know what? That's not true. Actually, I just realized right now. Jigs is the one that put me onto that movie.
Makes sense.
Oh, nigga, you're judging a movie, you haven't seen it. You watch Marvel movies.
Yeah. I cannot watch artsy shit.
About Ant-Man.
Yes. I don't listen to jazz. I don't like artsy shit. High fashion to me is high fashion. Like, you got to be high off coke. Like, I don't deny these things, man.
But what I'm saying is you got to watch it before judging it. It's not what you think it is. It's a great
You said it from the beginning. It's like one of those artsy movies, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm going off what you said.
Okay, how about this? If it gets a good if it has a good Rotten Tomatoes ranking, would you watch it?
Yeah, of course.
Spider-Man did.
I believe anything Rotten Tomatoes says.
No, see, but I'll branch out and say, hey, I'm not a Marvel person, but I'm all into Spider-Man shit. That shit's dope. I want to see a new one.
You know, the Russo brothers had to. Somebody tried to say that how Thanos dies, that Ant-Man crawls up his butt and just expands.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna become the Russo sisters.
The Russo sisters had to come out and say, yo, that doesn't happen. That's not how Thanos.
Yeah.
Yo, Chetty's mad prejudiced.
Honestly, that was.
It's the Wachowski sisters, man. The Russos are still the brothers.
You said it, bro. I was just going with your
word.
I'm gonna edit that part out.
You gotta have Teddy saying it. You gotta the Russo sisters.
Frank.
That's it.
Frank.
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
What about you, Chetty? Who's your top artist, Chetty?
Yo, you know who it is, man? It's gotta be Nas.
I know. I'll tell you. I know he's put an album out a long time, but 50, the way he's been making these movies and these shows, like he definitely got to be
a real true artist.
We're talking people that still rap. There's still people that still rap. He actually said that he's doing one more album though, so
I'm excited. Yo, I'm the one of the weirdos that still get excited for 50 albums, even though I know what to expect.
I'm excited too, and I'll be honest with you, 50's a little bit underrated because every album he has at least a couple of real dope ass.
It's not even that. He's gonna have Griselda. He's gonna have Griselda fuck with him on this one, and so that is his lane, dude. That shit's gonna expect some fire out of him and like Conway and Benny.
He got the ear for production, man. For me,
always.
I'm excited about that. Yeah, exactly.
I'm going Nas though this year, man. This Magic album was fucking fire, dog.
Wait, that's a fucking great answer, by the way. Isn't that Nas? I was gonna say, isn't that considered 2 in 1 year?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like
literally,
and not for nothing.
Disease 2 came out, right?
King's Disease 1 came out like what in November of 2020?
No, it's past 18. Yeah, past 18 months. He put out 3 albums.
Somebody said 4 albums in 10 years, nigga. I can divide. And if you think about it, you got the Kanye Nas album, you got King's Disease 1, King's Disease 2. And now Magic. That's wow.
Magic is ridiculous, motherfucker. Magic had me
crazy.
When I saw them speaking about Magic, I was like, okay, that's what's up. I'm gonna listen because I'm a Nas fan. As soon as I heard the first track, I went right into our group chat and said, yo, this shit right here. Then I got to the second track. The third track, I was like, all right, that's it. This is crazy.
He's loose right now.
This nigga went bananas, dude.
Hit Boy and him are
really forget it.
It's really
there's
there's
no reason it doesn't work. You know why? Because when you listen to Nas, the only thing ever missing is like someone to guide him, like beat wise sometimes or whatever. I know it's a cliche or whatever, but dog, you listen to like Lost Tapes 2, was it? Mm-hmm. No, not Lost Tapes 2. Well, it was Lost Tapes 2. Yeah, there was so much risky shit that he does in there. It's unnecessary.
Right.
Like Nas does that too often. So now that he has a guy that's mad consistent and like a heavyweight producer like Hit Boy, who also has like the taste for street shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, it's like they're unbeatable, bro. Because of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just makes perfect sense.
They're locked in. And if you have to think about this, like Nas did albums in the 90s the 2000s, the 2010s, now the 2020s.
It makes perfect sense. You know why? Because he was the chosen one.
Nigga.
Nas was always rap's chosen one.
That's
Honestly,
three albums in the 2020s that are fire.
I wish we were here. I wish we were together because I would have clipped that with Nas, what Josh just said. It really is on some like chosen biblical. You know what I'm saying? There's like a
God sent across the belly. He wasn't playing with you niggas.
Nah, you know what? I'm not joking because he was like a phenom when he first came through the game. Like he was like a rap phenom. Like
when he spit that live at the barbecue shit at 17, everybody was like, "What?"
This nigga's a king at like 17 years old. You know what
1991,
I mean? Like,
91 to 2021.
For him to live up to the hype.
Exactly.
And continuing to live up to the hype is crazy.
This part of his story is it's crazy.
Yeah, my biggest disappointment is that I thought Hov was gonna drop the EP.
Hov is done with that, dude.
Hov hasn't been doing that. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro.
I haven't expected an album from Hov forever. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I gotta look and see when Hov and Nipsey, when that Hov and Nipsey song came out, because Nas may have had an album out when that verse came out.
Yeah,
I don't remember. But you know, Jay is good for doing some shit whenever Nas or something dropping. But
I think they spoke behind the scenes, right? They spoke behind the scenes. No, real talk. They spoke behind the scenes, and Nas said, "Yo, that's it. Like that shit was funny. You did it for a couple of years. I don't like it." And Jay said, "Yo, when's your next shit coming out?" Nah, but Jay said, "When's your next shit coming out?" And he's like, "I got something I want to drop December 24th." You know, whatever. And Jay was like, "All right, I'm gonna talk mad shit about me being unstoppable in verses, and then you drop your shit like 2 days later. Bang. There you go. You're back. I forget. I'm done, man. Apologies for what I've done for all these years.
I'm not trying to start shit, but Hanson brought it up, right? Yo, why was he on an Alicia Keys? Like, who cares? Alicia Keys album coming out in 2020.
Swiss Beats.
Besides women of that age, right?
Yeah.
But you Hov, the fucking God MC, to be on Alicia Keys' panel.
They're all connected. You know how that goes.
Yo, so he heard Nas' album was coming out, and he said, "Yo, I gotta be on something."
Nas got what? Yo, where can I be, man? I need some headlines.
If Brandy and Monica had an album coming out, he was gonna jump on that shit too. Yo, he's gonna be all.
I gotta give it a Hov, man.
Slander.
I'm Sagittarius. He lives his sign.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I don't know. Maybe you could ask the girls if they heard like Alicia Keys' album. And I don't find Alicia Keys like whack. I think she's a great artist. But like, I haven't heard any buzz around the album, and like, or even like radio, like something. You know what I'm saying? Something where you're just like, yo, like Alicia Keys has an album coming out.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, nigga. Top singing females? Nah, top singing females are over. Adele's album came out, you didn't hear shit.
Yo, like, they put that shit on your phone, didn't they?
They did everything possible, and you didn't hear shit about it.
Yeah, you can't skip a song or something like that.
I like that though. I like that. Like, yo, I want you to hear my project the way I want you to hear my project. Like, that's giving the artist control that they should have had a long time ago.
Yeah,
and you know what? I fucked up because when I first listened to Nas' album, I listened to it in a car. I was taking my mom to church. Well, I didn't listen to her when she was in the car.
Yeah, I was gonna say what?
Driving back, yeah, we were bumping Nas going to church. Me and mom, but nah. So I'm driving back and I start playing the album. And as soon as I saw A$AP Rocky and Primo, I'm like, yo, I gotta listen to this song first. But then when I
Premier was there. Is that a joke?
I think he produced.
No, his name wasn't in the production credits, right? Nas the whole time says, "Yo, hit, we got one." Da 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 da. It sounded like a Primo beat.
I think the samples or whatever.
It must have been like, "Yo, scratch these samples into it real quick so we can put your name on it," because he wasn't even in the credits.
Right.
I got titles, so I look at the names. It's only Rocky, Hit Boy, and Nas's names.
I got money.
Nah, yo, it's free with Sprint. Anybody?
Nah, I knew. Look, Hanson's bulletproof, nigga. I knew I was gonna throw a shot at him. I only did it.
No, hold on.
To see how he was gonna dodge it.
I apologize. I got money. I got money, man.
At this point, I only do it to see how you're gonna dodge it. I know you're gonna dodge it. I just want to see how.
I mean, Neo, Matrix 4, bitches.
Answer you be like, nah, nigga, I don't. I at least these.
Yes, every fucking platform.
Yo, we got a podcast. I have to have every platform. I gotta make sure I stay in tune. It's a business cost, man.
Yeah, you find a way every single time. You're gonna justify your shit and also make yourself seem so humble. Niggas Robin Hood.
Help me, I'm poor.
Yo, humility is a lie, man.
For you.
Humility is a lie. It ain't about me. It's about the people.
Yeah, so who was your?
I live a humble life. You do though.
Artist of the year. See, I took art. That's why I did this wrong. I took artists as producers and shit like that as well, which I guess Kanye kind of covers all that, so it's different. But to me, it's Hit Boy. Hit Boy is the artist of the year in my eyes. The man did collaborations with so many different people. Everything he touched was gold. And I'm a big believer in the producer is the lifeblood of certain projects. Yeah, it takes an artist to bring something out of a beat. Mm-hmm. Make no mistake about it. But I don't care how much of a great artist you are. If you hear a whack fucking sound bed, you're going to skip over it. You know there's no magic to it. So to be able to do what Hit Boy did all year, to me, is amazing. Not only all year, because he did it in 2020, but he did it in 2021. It wasn't as on a stage as it was, but anybody that knows music knows Hit Boy had a piece of everything. That kid, like...
No, he says he has... I was reading this today. He has a Don Toliver album done on his computer. He has a Roddy Ricch album done on his computer. He has a Snoop Dogg album that's halfway done on his computer. Yeah. Now, that's interesting. Obviously, like, Snoop is not Snoop anymore, but still, the fact that, like, he could...
I never like listening to Snoop after, like, 2002.
But the fact that he could tap in with Snoop, though, is, like, he's showing his range. Is he not?
Oh, 1,000%. That's what I said. Like, this kid's untouchable, dog.
Right. Yo, the other day, real quick, I heard a little snippet of, like, some Snoop Dogg. I got to hear the song again. On Snoop Dogg on... Because somebody wrote, like, it was, like, on Instagram, somebody wrote, like, yo, do you guys... remember like Snoop Dogg on No Limit, like that era.
Yeah.
And I thought I hated that era. I'm pretty sure I still do hate that era. but there was a couple of records I was like, yo, if I listen to it different now because music's changed so much that like this, like I was listening to Snoop like a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I listen to rappers as like I like Playboy Cardi and shit like that sometimes because like I listen to it like music, like just like production. To your point, Handsome. To your point, we had a conversation the other day as well where we were talking about like, yo, dog, if somebody was the worst rapper but had the illest beat, that shit matters so much. That shit matters so much more than somebody who's the nastiest rapper in the world on a fucking trash beat.
Cannabis.
So much so.
Ear is amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Ear is amazing.
So much so.
He's not the best rapper.
Yeah, but so much so you just listen to like how music works generally though. Like there's house music that doesn't have any vocals. There's fucking classical music that doesn't have any vocals. And these shits, like, a lot of people listen to it, like, forever. You know what I'm saying? And
this taking a shot at Salam Remy?
At who? Salam Remy? Nah, definitely not.
All the years that
yo, dog, I didn't mean it to come off that way either, man.
Salam Remy's a beast, boy.
Yeah, he's not terrible, man. But yeah, he's not that boy.
Yeah, he's saying, what Josh is saying more so is the Nas and Salam mix. Like, it was good for a couple of songs, not for an entire project.
Exactly. And no offense to Salam Remy, I don't think that he's capable of, like, carrying, like, a whole... There's only very few producers I think that could just like really be that dynamic too, and still be like in the same sound. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever though. I don't want to go down that route.
Yeah.
The bottom line, the bottom line is like, but no one. Back to that point, like no one's listening to acapella music. I mean, people do, but like very, very few people compared to like house music or fucking or classical music because the beat matters that much more to us.
You know who's a perfect example? You would say Cam is a way better rapper than Jim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He is.
It's undebatable. But if you listen to Jim's catalog, even I think Joe Budden was saying this shit the other day. Like Jim's album with Harry Fraud.
Yeah. Dog, Jim don't make a bad album, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
At all.
Like, and it's like, yo, he's not lyrical miracle, you know, whatever.
Nah. He knows how to milk a beat. The same shit was saying before.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
You just can't say milk anything. Anything with a noun afterwards.
You're right. My bad, yo.
Anything that's a noun afterwards.
My bad. He knows how to take the life out of a beat.
Jim,
That's borderline
though,
still.
you know what I'm saying? Like in Jim's songs, and we're gonna get to the versus effect in this past year. Even like when they had like no energy, or the energy was whack at the Garden when they got roasted by the Locks, but I would still hear those songs and I'd be like, damn son, like imagine you actually being out right now and hearing Summer in Miami come on. That's a fucking dope ass song, especially if you're
I love Summer in Miami.
That perfect vibe. If you're like out, my nigga, come on. You know what I'm saying? So like Jim's got a lot of those. So I like to your point, Josh, and you guys both said it. Like the beat or the production is so important. You know what I mean?
Huge, dude.
Over,
No, honestly, it's arguably more important. I really think that it's more important than the artist, to be honest with you. I think it goes that far. And I think that producers are severely underrated because of that. Because they're looked at as a
underappreciated.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because they're looked at as like the supplement to the artist. You know what I mean? Like the helper to the artist, like the Robin. Yeah. The artist is Batman. And really, I think that the truth is that the producer is Batman.
Well, it's like I say, like even engineers don't get the credit that they should get. And
I agree with that too.
Even in creating my recent project, I was saying, Josh, with Yours Retard, like, yo, had it not been for having Jabron there, the soundscape of him being able to take what I was saying, because I'm saying, like, yo, I want it to sound this way, right? And he was able to take that shit and translate it almost like it was in my head, right? Yeah.
You got to correct me. Isn't that who Mike Dean was for Ye?
Yes.
But he's also a producer as well.
He produced as well, but yeah. But even in the same light, he's the engineer.
I don't like his engineering though.
Yo, Handsome, you didn't let Sage leave the studio like Kanye didn't let Mike D.
Nah, not at all, dude. Listen, today was his birthday, and I was just like, yo, we got studio time today. So make sure you see me from 3 to 5, bro. We gotta finish this up.
Yo, they said send food and water for Mike D.
Yeah. But here's why. Shout out to Mike Dean. He's a great producer.
Yeah, let me shit on you and then give you some credit afterwards.
Nah, he's a great fucking producer, like a synth player or whatever. Maybe I'm wrong on this. I just want maybe I'm wrong on it. Hanson, you check it out.
I don't know.
I think that Mike Dean, if he engineered like my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, or
no, I don't think he goes that far back, does he?
Yeah, exactly. No, he was on the album.
Yeah, but I don't think he engineered My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
And that's my point. I think that like his engineering is more like Jesus is King recently and shit like that. And like what he's been doing is like that shit sounds distorted to me. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like
it's as bad as Jesus.
Jesus is purposely like that, and I think that Jesus he did.
It's purposely bad. Too. I know what you mean.
No, it's industrial.
Yeah.
So you guys feel like well, how about this, right? I would never know who Guru was if Hov didn't say it. You know what I'm saying?
Who was?
Young Guru.
I would never know.
Say Young Guru. Because, these fucking old heads will get mad at you right now.
Word up.
There's only one Guru.
Or even like Knife. You know
rest in peace, for real, though. Rest in peace, for real, though.
Nah.
Oh, Buddha?
For real, though. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, not for nothing. I feel like Buddha's been going. I gotta edit that one if you're gonna know.
Do it on purpose.
I feel like Buddha goes behind our back.
I thought about it a second later. I thought about it in a second.
Nah, I'll edit it out. I gotta remember to edit it out. Hopefully, he won't notice.
Y'all think?
That's stress.
Yo, you wanna?
I was trying to remember the time.
What was the best album of the year?
For you, what was the best album of the year?
Josh.
Who you talking about, me? Why I gotta go first, man?
No, I'm talking to Teddy.
Yeah. I gotta go first. I just went first last time.
J. Cole.
Ooh, I like that pick. Not for nothing. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's in my top 3. And possibly from what I listen to is in my top 2.
Where does CLB land in your top 5, top 10?
I would say it's not in my top 5. But yeah, it's definitely number 7 for me.
Yeah. No, I'm being that ass. Yeah, like
I'm being honest. Yeah, it's number 7.
It had the effect when it first dropped, but there's something about it that hasn't like.
It didn't last, bro.
And I've said this about Drake albums, and you guys have disagreed because I think you guys feel like Take Care or maybe Nothing Was the Same is. But I still don't feel that he has that.
No,
like
that's not even a question. He doesn't.
If you put all of his joints together on like a 12-track shit and put it together properly, he'll probably have it, right? But what do they call it? The Magnus Opus, like the.
Hold on. I'm gonna be a piece of shit and say I don't think he has it there either.
He doesn't have it.
If you take his top 12 songs ever, unfortunately, there's no cohesiveness to make it that project that we so speak of.
Yeah.
Like even listening to Nas's last project, Magic, it was a 9-track album, dog. It was linear.
I agree with you.
So well put together.
It sounded like Push's album. When he did the fucking Daytona,
yes,
like a short, really good, concise album.
Daytona was the drug dealer's anthem. That's what it was. It was drug dealer's dream. What did Nas not? And no, I'm sounding so fucking old. But what did Illmatic do for you? It told you about a kid from Queensbridge.
Yeah.
For me, the Blueprint showed Jay-Z. I'm letting niggas know what time it is. I am that nigga, and no one can fuck with me. And I'm the Blueprint. Like these, I don't know what Drake's. And you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. Diego, please hit me up. I'm looking for that album where I'm just like,
we need unbiased people.
Yeah. Why would you want that?
No. But you know why I say that? Because when someone is passionate enough about like knowing something, right? Then like, they'll give you something that you probably pause, but like you didn't think of or you didn't hear about. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you ask me to break down Get Rich or Die Trying, my nigga, or Blueprint, I'll break those 2 albums down and tell you why these albums I feel like are the best ever.
So why you never hit me up to tell you about why the Jets are gonna be great in a couple years?
Nigga, you tell me that.
I can explain it to you.
He is passionate, dog. You just said if they're passionate enough, you're gonna listen.
No, when we're debating,
I'm looking at Hanson gave him a look. Drake. He gave him the Brady Bunch.
I need the Drake album, like CLB. The way CLB started off, I remember being like, "Holy shit, he got one." And then as it went, it just.
I'm not gonna lie.
It did what Drake does.
I got hyped about it when I first heard it too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I did.
I don't know.
No. I like the entire project. What did I say from my very first listen? I told Joshua straight up, there's nothing here repeatable. It has its 3 or 4 songs that I'm definitely gonna listen to. None of the project.
But you know where he killed was Scary Hours. If he had rolled the album out with Scary Hours as those 3 tracks, Lemon Pepper Freestyle and the joint with Baby, where Baby smoked him on that song, by the way. Like, and that's not even like a debate.
Nah, everybody knows.
And you see what happens next. Like, I feel like he could have rolled out his album with those 3. If he had those 3 joints on the album, well, like, I don't know. Like, I had the feeling when he first dropped, I was like, yo, he's got one. You can't say it's a classic right away. I think I like to take some time. And then, like, I don't know.
By yourself on that one. Yeah, he hit me up right away, like 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
no. Like, damn, I gotta hear this shit.
Yeah, I thought it was really good though.
Y'all remember when we first reviewed them, and like you guys had right away had it as a classic, which you guys ended up being right. But I remember at first I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, you know what I mean? Not classic. What I'm talking about.
I don't do classic for nobody out the gate.
But as it grew, if you look at our old show, when it was 18 of us, like, yo, dog, like a lot of the guys had it as a classic, right? And you guys weren't wrong. I'm just saying, like, for me, it just took some time. But then, like, when I listened to Duckworth, and I'm like, holy shit, like, this is insane. And I go back and I start listening to the whole thing, and I'm like, nah, this nigga had a song for everything. You know what I'm saying? He had a song about Bar Up. He had the Boo joint with fucking Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? That you could still play to this day. Like, yo, so like, that's why I call that album a classic album. Good Kid, Mad City is also another classic album.
But even if you didn't, those are still knocking on the door of classic albums.
Okay.
And it's for a lot of reasons, because of like the album having a theme.
Yes. You think Still Drive is knocking on the door of a classic?
No, it is a classic to me. A rap classic.
I'm gonna tell you this:
Socials, right?
Nothing Was the Same is the closest he's gotten to classic.
Yeah.
And it's because he was in his own element at that time. Drake wasn't trying to impress nobody. He had gotten all the accolades from the first 2 albums. Take Care was to hit a smash hit. He was in a comfort zone.
He's not trying to do what he's trying to do at that time. At that time,
and that's my point. That's why when you felt, if you're reading this, it's too late. You felt it so much because he didn't give a fuck at that point.
But that's why that's my favorite album, because he was like, "Yo, I'm putting my city on. My city's the shit now." So I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, yo,
new sound, like a new sound.
100%. That's probably my favorite Drake album. But like, I don't know, man. He doesn't have like, and don't get me wrong, Drake has classic songs. He has bangers that are gonna live forever. But for me still, and I don't know if he's chasing it or if he's done too much where he can't achieve it again. Like, I don't know. I'll tell you
I
this.
don't think he's striving for that anymore.
Listen, going off of what you said, if he respected the art, if he respected the music, and he decided, like, yo, I want to give you some super fire shit, right? And we take those 3 songs from Scary Hours 2, and we just take about 4 songs from CLB instead of making it a fucking 21 song project, just to show you I can hit you with mad music, right? Yeah. Let's take my shit. Obviously, is gonna be Pipe Down. Let's take Pipe Down. Sure. Put it with those Scary Hours 3 tracks. Take something like Travis. Which one was that?
The joint with Travis. See how like normally like Drake album like shit rolls up the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like even the intro, the way he started this joint. You know what I mean? Champagne Poetry.
Champagne Poetry. I like that.
Take Champagne Poetry. Right now we're at 4. I mean we're at 5. Right? Take. What was the other one that I really I like? I don't know about you guys, which was still commercial. No Friends in the Industry.
I like No Friends in the Industry, but I don't think it did anything major.
But it was commercial because you need a commercial song, right? Like what he's trying to do is
TSU. And Too Deep. I think it was kind of solid.
That run that he has from Pipe Down to TSU, or it's like there's like a run that he has, and I think like Yabiba's like interlude is like in the middle of it.
I like 7 a.m. on Bridal Path.
I'm only looking at I'm looking at the list right now, so it's not like I Race My Mind. I like Race My Mind. I thought that was a dope ass record.
Out of all those, just take 4. Just take 4 songs. Take the Hove joint. Take what you said before that?
Yeah, for sure.
Pipe Down. Champagne Poetry.
I'm with those 3.
So we got those 3 songs plus the Scary Hours 3 songs. Add 1 more song. Drake got some shit on his hands, bro.
But the Afrobeat song that he has with Thames, you don't need that fucking song. That song sucks.
That's a reach. That's what he does. He reaches.
Even in Knife Talk, right? I know people.
I don't like Knife Talk.
Is that with the Savage 21 guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah. I'm not a big fan of the song.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I think that Project Pat. I think when the song first came out, I think that shout out to Diego. I think that he was saying that you were gonna like it because it was one of those Drake trying to do like one of those. I don't even know why we're reviewing this album.
Let's get out of here. Sorry, guys. Your album of the year, Josh.
Not
even really in the metaverse.
Just to wrap it up, what we were explaining is why we have Drake's album so low on our list.
For sure. But that's what we do. We get caught up in our conversation.
Because we want it to be better. We want it to be better.
This show comes from the heart. This ain't about just talking shit. Just so you guys know.
That's a fact.
What's yours, Josh?
My album is no, it's nothing crazy. It's actually sadly it's I listen to Donda more than any other album, but I think the best album was J. Cole's album. I agree with Chetty.
Nice. Ty.
Yeah. I think that was the best rap album, whatever, but if Kanye wins the Grammy for best rap album for Donda, I won't be mad.
I ain't surprised.
You guys weren't fucking with Tyler's album?
That's my album of the year.
No, that's my bad. That was a great album.
No, that's dope. Because that's the album of the year, and I don't even listen to it. I heard it twice, right? And I know
you're not wrong.
It was so well done. It's such a great fucking project. I'd be an idiot for myself to go with just what I like, right? So going as a fan of hip hop and what I think would count, Tyler had the best album, dog. Like that shit.
He barred the fuck up.
Dog.
The The DJ Drama shit was a nice touch. Stole that from Kendrick, but I ain't gonna.
But we're talking about people that care. Tyler cared about this project.
All that matters is that you do it right.
That's it.
If you bid off somebody could say something about that, whatever. But if you do it right, you do it right, man. It sounded right. It sounded good. And I want to give a shout out. Another album that should be discussed here.
4-2 Doug. That was one of my shits.
I hear a lot about that dude. I hear a lot of great things about that.
His style is just dope. Because who's what's that dude? The chunky dude that he was on a roll. He was supposed to kill it for a while from Detroit as well.
T Grizzly?
Yeah, T Grizzly.
Yeah,
so he has that T Grizzly flow, but with just a specific voice and a tone that dog. And the shit that he says is just he's like Little Baby, right? Like you just hearing the flow and you're like, that's a dope, different flow. That's pretty cool. But when you break down what the kid says, which is something I didn't want to do, I wanted to hate him just because the way he looks. I started hearing that shit. I'm like, damn, this kid is dope.
He had a song on with Big Sean on Big Sean's like.
That's what pushed me. That whole Big Detroit song where all the people talking together. I was like, all right, I'll give 4-2 Doug a chance.
Yeah. I tell you,
I think Eminem talks him up because he's from Detroit, right?
Yeah.
But I've heard Eminem talk. Like that's the first time I ever heard about him was when Eminem said something about him.
Yeah. I know that. I told you that. Little.
That kid's a crazy gangster, man.
But Baby Keem. Baby Keem's project was pretty dope. I like Baby Keem's project. And I like him as an artist.
He's coming. Yo, man. What is it called? PG Lang?
PG Lang, yeah.
Yo, PG Lang is gonna be the label of the future. You heard it here first. I know it's gonna be what TDE was doing in the 2000s.
I know if y'all
hopefully Kendrick drops.
Mac Homie, that Pray for Haiti shit. That was dope.
I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that, man. I hear so much good things about that. I haven't heard it. Yeah.
Mac Homie's just dope, period.
That was hard. Like his beat, whoever his engineer or producer or whatever the fuck it is, like producer killed that whole shit.
Yeah. And they picked the right beats for him. That's what matters. Or he picks the right beats. Maybe he's like Frenchie, where he knows how to pick his own beats. And Fat Joe, A&R rapper of all time.
Facto.
Fat Joe, they hate it or love it.
Yeah, 100%.
Fat Joe gave 50 hate it or love it.
He did?
That's correct. Yeah.
Wow. Cool story. Just because I love talking about Chinks. Because I love talking about Chinks, right? So, have anybody heard the fucking French Montana episode? You probably didn't. I did. I'm a big French fan. Pop That was Chinks' song. And Chinks is the one, he gave it to Frenchie. He said, yo, no, French put Rick Ross on it. And then Ross was like, yo, I need that one. And then they were in a car together. And French was like, yeah, that's cool. And he closed the phone and he like tells Chinks, yeah, I'm going to give Pop that. I'm going to give that song to Ross. He wants it. Chinks is like, no, you're not. And then French is like, yo, it's Ross. You know, like he goes, I don't care who it is, dog. That song either stays with the camp or it don't go nowhere. I'll take that beat right back. Like
he said, if you give it to him, I'm taking it right back. Yeah. That was dope.
And then call the Drizzy, call the Wizzy, and now you got Pop That, Joshua's favorite song in Colombia.
Definitely not.
Oh no, my bad. It's my favorite song in Colombia.
I don't even like that. I'm not a big fan of the song, period. But.
I know. Diddy wasn't either. When French played it, Diddy was like, yeah, that's cool. That could be like a B-side.
I got Diddy's ear, man. What you want me to tell you, man?
I know, it shit went 9 times platinum.
The machine's behind Drake.
The machine is against Ross, nigga.
Yeah, okay.
So Tyler, next.
Those honorable mentions.
No, that was my honorable mention.
My honorable mention is gonna be Donda. Donda and Cole are 2 and 3 for me. 2 is Cole, 3 is Donda.
What about Big Sean?
Session no more.
What, the Big Sean shit? That was 2020, dude. I can't be hearing that shit now.
Big Sean shit was my favorite album last year.
Oh, in 2020?
Detroit was my favorite album last year.
We're talking about 2021.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, okay.
I heard you mention Big Sean. I said, yeah, so Detroit 2 was my favorite album last year.
Big Sean. Great interview, by the way. I'm glad that Sean finally cleared things up. And it made sense talking about Gemini. I know how Geminis move. I love you, Jakes.
We do, though. But, I guess. I didn't actually see the whole interview. But shout out to Big Sean.
Oh, you know what it is? Big Sean and Hit Boy had some shit together. It was only 6 joints though.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about before. That 4-2 Doug is on.
In October, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool. That was nothing major. Big Sean did his thing. He rapped his ass off, but it was like one of those things where it didn't align with Big Sean. He wasn't really doing anything. He was just rapping. I guess it didn't really align with anything that he was. It didn't stand out. How can I explain that? How can I put that into words? Sometimes it didn't stand out.
Damn, yo, Culture 3 dropped it last year too. Wow, there's so much shit that dropped.
Culture 3 bombed.
Yeah. But I mean, for how good the first 2 did, like that was supposed to be like a really big.
Lil Baby washed them niggas out, man. The Voice of the Hero, baby. Don't get it confused. Voice of the Hero was a great project as well. Yo, forgive me, Dirk. Forgive me, baby, for not mentioning it. That one, I got crazy play on that one. You know, Dirk is the voice, and obviously, Baby's the hero. He came to save the day.
Yo, and speaking of like artists of the year and all of that kind of shit, I think it's a good time for us to like I guess end of the year. Remember
Give
some
Baby
artists
his
like
flowers.
like Dolph.
Oh,
Like Dolph and stuff like that. Just make
like, 1000%, man.
It's at the end of the day, I like seeing like the positive in the negative.
Yeah.
So it's like a big year for Dolph. Let's say he died, but his family's gonna get paid off his streaming, and
But it was a big year for him before the death too. Let's not
he was getting as big. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, man.
And now it's like what Jada said. Dead rappers get better promotion. It's like
dead rappers get better promotion.
The silver lining to it is that like everyone listening to Dolph now, his family gets paid off those streams. It's a big year for him in that way. So shout out to Dolph and to all the rappers we lost this year.
Yeah,
Drakeo, Slim 400. Who we lost earlier in the year? We forget. I don't even know what 2020 is no more. I thought King Von died this year. I realized it was last year.
Rappers, it seems like are dying like every other month, if not every month.
100%. Yo, let me see. Rapper deaths 2021.
What are you seeing under the table? You
Yeah.
got a laptop under the desk.
I have my whole control thing right here. Anybody can't see. So right here, I hit the keys, and then I look right here on this screen up here. This screen up here shows me everything that we're looking at. You guys can't see it.
It's academics.
Yo, the DMX died 2021?
Yeah.
Yo,
okay.
DMX, man. Honorable mention for Artist of the Year.
Died in April, man.
What?
He died
for me, honorable mention for Artist of the Year.
Definitely not.
Yes, man. Yes.
Yo, let's not go with favoritism, dog. I'm talking about projects.
No. It's honorable mention because ultimately,
Oh yeah, people like to give dead people shit.
Dog. But not only that, we got to like appreciate them. Like,
yo, this year is crazy, dog. Black Rob, Shock G, Prince Marky D. This is nuts. All this shit is coming up.
Marky passed.
Word.
Bismarck, yo, he just passed, right?
Honorable mention.
Damn, dog. Who else?
Yeah, it's kind of morbid.
12 o'clock. Sorry, yo, Kesey, I don't know who you is, but God bless you.
Josh, you mentioned Jadakiss. Yo, he might have been like an MVP of the year.
Oh, Jadakiss.
Like, yo, son, there was like a month straight after the verses that they were just like people were just singing his praise, and crazy, it's like what was dope about it is that Jadakiss is always gonna be Jadakiss to us in New York, right? But like he like reminded people that live in Miami, that live in Chicago, that live in all these other places that, like we did like I think we did like a special, or not special, we did a show on talking about how I don't think he's ever taken a loss. You know what I'm saying? Like is in rap, you know what I'm saying?
Hell no, man. He even body Beanie.
For him to be for him to be this so late in the game and like being appreciated, I think that was dope, man. And that's like the versus like effect. Like that's the effect.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what bugs me out? The fact that no one's gotten tired of his flow yet.
Jada.
Yeah, like the same flow, same tone. Like after a while, most people get tired of people like that. But Jada, you can't get tired of him. Obviously, the bars still stay on point. You know what I mean?
But I'll tell you right now. Have you gotten tired of it?
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying. That's why he's bugged out.
That's the crazy shit. It's like, yo, yeah, it's hard to understand.
You're right.
It's hard, but it's hard to understand.
Like even Styles P changed his flow. Over time, Styles P has changed his flow. You can tell. Sheik never did, and people forgot him. But Jada has maintained the same flow, the same tone.
Hold on.
And it's just like, you can't get tired of it.
That's not, I don't mean to sidetrack your point, but it's not an excuse for Sheik. It's not like Sheik is outdated, his style. You know what I mean? It's like his style right now doesn't work in any era.
That's cold.
It's really bad. It's not good.
Oh, there goes our interview.
Want me to lie about my rap opinion, man?
They have their own podcast, The Locks.
Yeah, we're not gonna get on there.
Three black dudes and
just
two.
You know what? You're right. I just blank out my whole part.
Right.
I'm never gonna do a negative opinion about another rapper, man.
Nah, that shit is good. It was great.
No, it's not. I'll keep it between us.
Josh, we got 88 shows of slander, my nigga.
I know.
Ain't no going back now, buddy.
Yo, if they really want to dig shit up about us,
that's the worst part. Is when we get somebody we haven't done yet.
The only person is Jay-Z that will appreciate us. Everybody else has got fucking.
And not even, there's early episodes where everybody was like, you know what about Jay-Z, man? He's kind of snaky. I don't like what he did. He's a sellout. Blah 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 blah.
Everything you're saying, I said about Jay-Z in one episode. I remember. I was like,
oh shit.
The way he moved with Dame and all of that. Nah, I can just tell he's by himself. He's selfish.
Dame is the only motherfucker that'll ever give us any rap because nobody shitted on Dame, dog.
That's a fact. And I think Jimmy, we kind of protect Jimmy too. Jim Jones.
Yeah, that's out of fear.
Yeah.
Dogs, we have an episode where I'm not even gonna bring it up because Jim heard this right now. I'm not even gonna bring it up, yo, Jim, you heard what I said about you, Papa. You heard what I said early in the episode.
Yo,
you're killing it, dog.
That was good, man. That was good. Yo, so also on the list of topics that we wanted to talk about was like the athlete of the best sports moment of the year, right?
You know mine.
I don't know yours.
And that's why, Christmas came early, dude. I just saw the way Zach ran that ball into the end zone this week. I was like, my nigga, is this top 20 highlights of the last 20 years? No fear. The man saw the lane. The game was his to take. And there was no fucking line. He had no line. And then I see Trevor Lawrence, literally, I think like the next play set, run like a little girly man. The guy's like 12 feet taller than everybody else. And he's just like, I don't want to get hit. Hold on. And he's like, no, I have to stop the time. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You were 4 feet away from the end zone, my nigga.
Yeah, I gotta watch football handsome on Sunday.
Extend and dive. Yo, I hurt my vocal cord so bad this weekend, man. Oh my God. I was going nuts. I was like, what the fuck?
I can't watch it with you this Sunday, man. You face Tom Brady. The Bucks. They're a little depleted though.
Brady, you're going down, you piece of shit.
If we win that game,
it's fucking over, dog.
Shay's not gonna want to do the next podcast.
Nah, that's the Super Bowl for me. That's the Super Bowl for me right there. Give me the ring right now. Yo, Zach, you won one.
If we had a soundboard, Chetty would just take that clip right there. That's a Super Bowl for me. He'll play it over and over again next week. We gotta get on that game, man.
That's a Super Bowl for me.
Handsome will find some way.
Nah,
You're never
listen,
gonna
man.
get handsome. You're never gonna get handsome. He'll find some way to slither out of that.
I'll just delete it all. As we as we progress, man, I really want guys, we're gonna do this for you guys. We're gonna get somebody on the show to be an actual, like, I guess like a producer that's watching the show while we're doing it, so they can control the soundboard and things of that nature. It's gonna get there. We got many plans coming. Y'all didn't believe me in 2020 when I said it, and then Teddy just lit it up with fucking interviews and shit like that. And 718 day, like there's so much shit coming down the line, man. Get ready.
Yeah, 2022 is gonna be popping, man. I can't wait.
I'm laughing because Handsome is moving left and right in the swivel chair, but his chair is not moving.
That's why I keep trying not to move and shit. Yo, my 2020 moves got a brother plenty dues. You still doing what you can't, man. I does what I choose, boy. This shit gonna be crazy, man.
Hey. No, this was great though. This was great, man. So
What about the verses, man? Are we gonna go back to the verses?
Yeah, sure. Can anybody
Will it continue? No. Versus getting boring as shit. Y'all just keep bringing older acts. Y'all made them fight each other to bring some ratings up. This shit is a wrap. Change the system up. Let's get some real scoring in here.
It's not a wrap, man. You know why it's not a wrap?
Why?
Because people still want to do it because of what Chetty mentioned a couple of times in the show, the versus effect.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And it boosts people's shit.
She gets streams like crazy out of it. I mean, I just think the matchups need to stay up to par. Right?
Like, you're right about that. And it's only so far that, like, what are you going to do? People going to repeat matchups or do different, like, mix-ups of matchups? Or there's only so much, like, I don't
know. Athlete of the year.
That's easy.
Not to seem biased. I'm going to say Zach Wilson.
I knew it.
It's like week after week I see improvement. Like, I'm serious. Like, even in a loss, I'm like, yo, look at this dude. Like, he don't get no fucking fear, bro.
You're not wrong. You're not gonna get no argument from me, man.
He's just improving and improving.
I'm with you. I mean, honestly, I'm 100% on board with that. I think Zach Wilson's my pick as well.
Chetty, who's your athlete of the year, Chetty?
Kadarius Toney.
Yeah.
Kadarius Toney. No, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Really?
I think he finally got the championship last year.
I forget that's 2021, dog.
His story is so ill with the fact that, like, it's like, I don't know if it's myth, but like when he first was a rookie, like he used to run to the games because he used to send all his bread. He sent all his bread back to home one time. Well, not one time. He done it on the regular. And then, like, he fucked up with his bank account. He had, like, no bread to get to the game. So he was, like, running to the stadium. And somebody pulled over and was like, yo, like, you play for the Bucks, don't you? Like, and they gave him a ride to the stadium. So, like, his grind is crazy. You know what I mean? So, like, I think, like, his whole story is, like, fire. And the fact that they got the ring last year. And
I never expected that, dog.
He didn't have the, he didn't have, like, Chris Middleton. Like, his number 2 player is not, like, a nasty player or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, like, stuff like that, man.
You about to say is not Dwayne Wade or Kyrie Irving?
He's not Dwayne Wade, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, all those guys that LeBron has had. No. He did it dolo. So,
I was surprised though.
He had his personality reminds me of Ali, right?
Who, Giannis?
Yeah, his personality reminds me of.
Giannis is funny as
Ali's funny dude like that. Like, they just have like real like they have like that kind of, like, you know how Ali's kind of like has he has no like bullshit like filter or whatever, like the shit he stands for, the shit he stands for. Giannis is like that in a way. He's gonna speak his mind and be like, oh no, this shit is like, if a teammate, whatever, he's gonna, you know.
Like, Giannis on Twitter is like, because like he's new to the country, so like one day he was like, yo, I just discovered smoothie. Oh my God, God bless America. Like,
it is Ali. Exactly. It is Ali.
That's Ali though. Not on
actually, the other day. No, I want to add to that. Sorry, the other day, he discovered Oreos with milk.
Yeah, that was like, he was like, someone told me to take my Oreo and dip it in the milk, and I was just like, either he's just dumb as rocks, or he's just really funny.
Yeah.
Or he's a good troll.
Yes.
Or that too.
It could be that too. Yeah, it could be that too.
You're still good at it, man. Come on, dog.
What was the best moment in sports last year? And Josh, please don't say when Zach Wilson got, like, let's do a serious one.
No, he is. Want me to lie?
No. What,
that first touchdown was so crazy to me, man.
I don't know how much weight this one holds, but like, yo, when the Knicks won that game, it's not throwing shade, but when they won that game against Atlanta, the city fucking was on fire, my nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if the Knicks ever win a championship, it's not happening this year. But if they ever do, this city's in trouble, dogs. Like, they need to like gate this shit up. Like, Knicks fans are just, yo, it was wild. Like, that side talk video that they dropped when the Knicks won when they won one game.
Yeah.
One game.
Opening game.
Was fire. was fire. It made me laugh. I mean, it made me laugh, but it also like, yo, or even this year, this year was 2021. They beat Boston in the opener, and then like everybody was saying like, yo, KD.
That was
like,
it. That's what you're talking about.
No,
is that the Bing Bong game?
No, that's the one I'm talking. The one you're talking about now, the Celtics one, is the one.
I'm talking about when they beat the Hawks.
The Hawks in the playoffs.
So they beat the Hawks in one game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yo, the city like went off, right? Like they were like, yo, like we lit. And then when they lost, they made a video and they were like, yo, remember the kid was like, yo, Trae Young is not good in Dykeman. And
yeah.
Yo, I'll shoot him in his bald ass head and all that. Like, yo, yo, but they just like they loved it. Yo, my nigga, they love their team. So like those moments were like those are dope moments. You know what I mean? So I thought that would be one of your mentions.
No, that definitely was one of my favorite moments. Like it definitely was like amazing. But I mean, I think I told you guys before shows and shit like that, like the Big Bang video and all of that stuff. So.
I don't watch sports.
Yeah, you don't. Except
I literally watch the Jets.
Yeah.
Oh man, we did have.
Which is why it's not surprising that your favorite moments come from that exact team. You know.
No, we had a passing this week though, John Madden. Man, that was big.
Oh, fuck ass! I forgot about that.
Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah,
okay, sure. I don't think we can end this show or continue the show without mentioning that because like. Dogs, like that goes without saying. Madden, I don't even have a system. I haven't had a system the last two of them, but Madden is just the shit.
Do you think that he's bigger for the game or for like his real life accomplishments?
It depends who you ask because like when I spoke to my father this like yesterday, yeah, and he was saying how Madden was just like I didn't even know this, but like I heard he's still on like the competition committee. So like he literally sees stuff and he'll call and he'll be like, we should get rid of this like rule because somebody's gonna get hurt. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that. Yeah, wow.
And I was watching and I was like, yo, that's crazy. So like going back to what I was saying, like it depends like what generation you are because like when my pops first started watching football, John Madden was like he was just coming out of coaching, I guess, and he was becoming like a commentator or whatever he was doing, and it was just like. There was nobody else to do a better game than him. You know what I mean? And then,
I heard that literally. I heard people compare Tony Romo to maybe being him because Tony Romo was like a big star in fucking broadcasting. Yeah. So they're like, yo, no one's been a big star in broadcasting. Like that's kind of outdated since like John Madden.
Right.
And I mean, I can't understand why, but I'm sure that they had their reasons or whatever. But
I think it's like his character and like, yo, I feel like. When you live and breathe something, like, yo, you can't fake the funk. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when John Madden probably had no life and just watched football all day.
Well, he was a great coach. It's not like he just came out of nowhere. The man, dead ass, that was his shit all life.
I think they said he only lost 30 games or something like that, like in like 12 years or some shit. Like his winning percentage is crazy. Like
that's wild.
And it's dope because like yo, if you ask like any kid, like they know him for the video game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any kid.
That's how I met him.
We're in our 30s.
Yeah, the first couple of years, it was actually him on the cover. There was no Madden cover athlete.
Yes.
I think the first Madden cover athlete might have been.
Like that's how me and Hanson became.
Had to be like 98, right?
It might have been.
That is how we became cool.
It might have been Ray Lewis.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was 98, wasn't it? Or 2000?
Or 2000.
2000, I think, had Ray Lewis.
2000 is when they leveled up and they started making these niggas like 3D and like, or whatever.
Hey, Siri, when was the first year they had an athlete on the Madden cover?
Yeah, so.
This is the same guy who does Lisa Sneak.
What do you mean? What did I do wrong?
You showed us you have a Siri on your watch, dog.
Oh, she showed herself on one of our episodes. Do you remember? This doesn't say. You suck, Siri. You don't suck. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Alexa. Sorry, Siri.
Yo, by the way, we had a conversation about your Madden dominance.
Yo, that was hilarious.
Diggy was talking about it. He said you were up 80. He said you were up 80 and you were still doing onside kicks.
I wanted to pulverize him, bro.
If I'm losing by 80 of anything, dogs, I'm fucking quitting, my nigga. Like, yo,
I beat him 112-0.
Yo, Yo.
Wait, dog. That year, I don't even know why I played Madden against you. And I would play I'm like, yo, dog, this is not fun for me, dog. There's no strategy. I'm so far from beating you. There's no strategy that like I'm gonna get to it. Like, yo, this nigga knew already what plays I was gonna do. He'll run with his linebacker, already track my wide receiver, like and something like, yo, I never picked this play ever in my life. How did you know I was gonna run? It was a trick play.
Nah,
was,
man.
like, fucking
that year I was sick, dude. I remember I would play that shit every chance I got. Is all I wanted to do. There was nothing else that mattered. Huh?
What about joining tournaments? That shit was big
at that time. Tournaments were in real life at that time, so it wasn't like, you know, like
you had to go somewhere.
Yeah, I wish. Right. When I finally started getting the online world was against like my boy Neil, and it was like Madden 04 and then 05, and then by 06 I sucked. Like 06 I moved and I took off for a little bit, and I tried to jump back in the mix so late in the season, and they did the whole new mechanism where you had to like change the thing, and it just threw me off.
That shit was so stupid. That's when you have to look at like where the quarterback was looking, like the vision with one stick.
You had to change the vision, and like I didn't want to. I was like, I'm done. I gotta make money.
You said I didn't want. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
that is true. That's how you were. Yeah. By the way, I'm looking at the covers right here. I think
Anthony Edwards, dunk of the year. By the way, I almost forgot that one.
I see John Madden. That's the only other team you watch.
Yeah.
I see John Madden on the cover of Madden 2000, and on 2001 it's actually Eddie George.
Oh, Eddie George, yo, how you forgot about him, Josh?
On the 2001 cover, remember that year?
Wow,
that was an ill year. That was an ill year. That was one of the best Maddens. That
is like the best. That's the Madden that where they changed actually how the guys look.
Yes,
that was PlayStation 2.
Yeah. That's when they started looking like those little ball circle type people.
Yeah, all the black guys look like Dante Culpepper, and all the white guys look like they all look like the same. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was great, man.
But it was the
Sean Alexander one was great. Every time they had a running back on the cover, the shit was fire.
The worst batting cover guy was Peyton Hillis. Worst.
Why did they pick him again?
He's white.
Just wanted to just say
running back.
Didn't they pick who was that quarterback from the Browns?
Oh, they picked Derek Anderson?
No. He had like a rookie year. That was good.
They picked Johnny Manziel, did they?
No, not Johnny Manziel, man. Forget it. Forget I mentioned it. I don't want to stall.
Okay.
I'm sure I can go back to it after the show or whatever, but I'm not gonna follow the show for that.
Michael Vick might be the greatest video game character.
For sure.
Next to Bo Jackson in Tecmo Bowl.
Draft day, Johnny Manziel.
That's before my time, man.
Michael Vick was
most definitely, dog. That nigga was a cheat code, bro.
Yeah, that shit wasn't even fair, yo.
Yo, the next episode,
you know they call
shitting on people that still like men that post these like treat a woman right posts. Right, like what they're trying to do, and you can tell they get no ass, and like their main thing is make sure that women know I'm about love and treating them like the queen that they are. Like they just posted.
They're playing the long game.
Yo, the overly long game, because the short game has never worked for them. Any game has never worked for them.
Oh, whatever. Exactly why.
When next time we're together, I'll show you guys my boy, and I just watch his things, and I'm like, what is this, dude? What am I reading here, man? And the worst part, it's on Facebook. My future wife probably walking to the fridge half naked in the house right now with her left titty hanging out, thinking nobody will ever love her. Psych, I'm not that kind of man. My future wife right now is planning how to take over the world and become strong.
You're lying.
Bro, I'm going to screenshot it. This is sick, man.
He wears pajamas with the footsies, man.
Yo.
Matching pajamas with the footsies. You gotta add that detail.
Men, non-sexual things that make women attracted to you. Go, nigga writes, learning me and taking initiative based on what I've learned from this girl's TikTok. What? What is this? Some of y'all don't drink water. Nah,
I think dog. This guy is not who he says he is on social media. That's all it is. He's a robot on social media. He's a bot. He's a bot on social media.
I do not want to end our last show of the year on this.
I'm with you.
My bad. Yo, 2022, I'm a kinder human being. That is actually my main goal. I am no longer shitting on anybody and their weird views.
Your word is kindness.
Yes.
Like the weird views.
My word is holy.
Yeah, okay.
Holy shit, I'm coming for you niggas this year. Fuck out of here. Nah, actually,
before I start my year not offending anybody, I'm gonna drop Fjord's retard.
That's the only problem. And that is not meant to offend anybody. It means that I'm special. Remember that, guys. It was supposed to drop, but unfortunately, due to some engineering issues, Sage, it will be dropping in January. For sure.
Let's get it. The stems is in.
This is a great year, guys, for Purple Cups. Definitely to more, man. Everybody got a drink.
Damn Rizzle. Presidente for me, gente.
I can't even lie about my drink. I have like a drop.
Oh, good.
A drop is a drop.
Toasty.
Cheers to beers and less queers.
Yo, wow.
We just said we're not.
I just said for next year I'm gonna be kinder. I gotta end the year right.
Hold up, I have to cheers you this way.
Yeah.
I drank mine already. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I wish Josh froze to end the show.
I gave you 2 or 3 of those, man. Pause.
Oh man, cheers, guys.
2022.